So I am Sonia, guys. I teach you how to buy, sell, and invest in homes for your lifestyle depending on your situation, because everyone's situation is a little different. I do like to juice, and I also tour sometimes the city of Chicago, my own city, right? Which is awesome. Steve, which is a Periscope follower of mine, was asking me about condos. He was asking me about can you give me any tips on buying a condo? So condos are a great buy, especially if you're starting out with your home buying. And so I'm going to give you 5 tips. So number one is HOA fees. HOA stands for Homeowners Association. And you are going to be paying a monthly fee for staying in the condo unit, right? Because there is maintenance that has to occur, like lawn care, right? Oh yeah. Like lawn care, here in Chicago, snow removal. So one of the things you want to watch out for, guys, is the HOA fees. What does that cover? Does that cover water? Does it cover electricity? Does it cover cable? Some of them cover cable too, guys. Does it cover garbage? Does it cover, what does it cover? Because that's going to save you some money in your pocket, right? And some of these HOA fees can be outrageous. In downtown, you can have an HOA fee of $1,000 or more, which is crazy, but it just depends on the amenities that you guys have. If you have a doorman, if you have a security guard. So that's number one, guys, is watch out for the HOA fees. Number 2, I kind of included number 1 and number 2 together. So HOA fees, how much are they and what do they include? Number 3 is $1,500. Holy whack-a-mole. Holy cacas. That's a lot. But you know what? In downtown, we could see $1,000, $2,000. If you're buying a penthouse, in downtown, you could see outrageous HOA fees, $5,000, $10,000. It gets a little crazy. It gets super crazy. And those are obviously for people that have the money, right? So number 3 is pets. Do you guys have any doggies? Anybody have cats, dogs, iguanas? If you guys have pets, be careful when you're buying a condo, because if you do have some animals, some puppies, whatever type of pet you have, some of the HOAs do not allow for pets. And some of them allow for up to a certain weight limit, 25 pounds, 60 pounds, and trust me. Number 4 is the bylaws. This is really, really important, guys. Do the bylaws. The bylaws are certain documentation. Usually it's about 30 to 40 pages. It tells you what you can do in your condo, what you cannot do in your condo. And a lot of people want to rent out condos. If you want to rent out a condo, make sure that you can rent out a condo once you buy it, because maybe you're trying to buy as a starter home and you're a single guy, a single gal, or maybe you're a single mom and you're first starting out and that's all you can afford is a condo, right? And so later down the road, you want to use it as an investment and you want to rent it. Some HOAs don't allow for rentals, guys, so you got to be careful and make sure that the bylaws allow for rentals. That is number 4. And number 5, guys, the 5th tip is if you are financing a condo, you got to make sure of the tenant to owner ratio, especially if you're buying with FHA. Every lender has a certain requirement. So how many units, or how many owners are in that property? So talking about number 5, tenant to owner ratio, guys. Yeah, if you get it at a good price, that's true, Griselle. If you do get it at a nice cheap price, you can certainly use that for investment later on. But again, if it doesn't allow for rentals, and the financing can be tough if there's too many tenants in the building, right? The financing can be really tough with that. So you gotta watch out for that as well. So those are the 5 tips, guys. If you need any more information, feel free to go to www.csonia.com. Current situation. Oh, really, Griselle? Yeah. It's crazy. It's so many things you got to think about when you're buying a condo. Just be careful out there, guys. If you're just starting out, be aware of these things. Talk to your realtor. There's so much information online as well that you can get. And that's what I had for you guys. Love you guys. And those on the replay, love you too.